How we all doing today? Everybody doing all right? Today happens to be January 21st, and just another rant. I don't know why I like doing this type of thing, but it seems kind of cool to do it, and you know what? I kind of like it. So, January 21st, I've been listening to the news all morning long about all these female marches throughout the country. Something like 600 worldwide. Massive amounts. They're talking tens of thousands in D.C. Chicago's blowing up the whole bit. Because you have women out there that are claiming that we now have a sexist for a president. And I just don't understand it. I don't get it. Now, for those of you that know me, you know I got a sick, twisted sense of humor. So let me explain to you a little bit about my perception on the male versus female role in life. Now, first off, there are only two genders. Two. Either you're male or you're a female. You can't be both. And all these other little pandasexual, whatever the hell you want to call it, whatever, fine. If you're male, you want to be female, that's fine. Stay out of the bathroom at Target. But for all general purposes, there are only two genders. Now, let me tell you my little difference on why I feel there is a difference between male and female. Now, let's go back in the biblical days. Let's go to history. God created man, and when God created man, he was a little bit impatient, he was a little bit eager, so he just starts throwing together everything to make a man. He's throwing hair here, he's throwing muscles here, he's throwing this here, he's throwing that there, and when he gets done, he has a glob of pain sensors and skin, and he goes, what am I going to do with this? Well, I'm going to shove it right there, and he shoves it right there, and then poof, there you go, you have man, you have Adam, and he puts Adam out in the garden. And what does Adam do? He goes out there and he starts pissing on trees and he's farting on animals. You know, he's running around, he's climbing trees, and God's just standing there going, what did I do? What did I do? And I think the final straw, I honestly do believe the final straw, was when Adam runs up to God and he says, hey God! And he farts in his hand and throws it at him and goes, fart dart! And God goes, oh, I gotta fix this. So God goes to his recliner and he's sitting back and he goes, okay, I gotta get this right. So he goes into his workshop and he starts making the perfect specimen. He makes the female, which is the improvement to the male. Meanwhile, he put together all of his smart stuff. He gave it the ability to reproduce. He gave it the ability to have compassion. He gave it the ability to overcome obstacles that knock us men on our ass. He put all of this into the female. And to quote Bill Cosby, which yes, I am going to quote Bill Cosby, he made the female, he put the female out in the garden, he looked at the female and he goes, whoo, man. And that's why we call it a woman. But that was a Bill Cosby quote, that's not from me. So, let's get technical. The female is the upgraded version of the male. And I'll tell you some things, I'm going to tell you true life. My wife has been diced open. We're talking 4-inch incisions in her stomach while she was awake. They pulled out a life from her, a living human being, and she said, oh, it's so cute. And a week later, she's in the kitchen making food. Now, she has done that not once, not twice, but 3 times she has done that type of thing. A number of years ago, I had a little 5 centimeter incision in my nut sack. I was on the couch for a week crying, drinking beer, talking about, oh my God, why is it swollen and why does it hurt so bad? I was not in the kitchen making food a week later. That is the difference between men and women. So let's go to Donald Trump. Let's go back to what I was originally saying. Donald Trump is supposedly a sexist. Why? Because, I don't know, because he's a man, because people don't like him, because George Soros wants to pay people not to like him. But technically, I had to do some research so I can get right on this. Donald Trump does hire, I'm going to get statistical right here. When it comes to his business, he has a 43% female hiring rate to a 57% male. However, he has more female executives than he does male executives. These are the top dogs, the ones that run the show. They are creating the show that keeps him employed, that keeps his life going. He has more females than he does male. Does that sound like a sexist to me? It really doesn't. It really doesn't. And they want to talk about, oh, who do you want to say that ain't gonna grab by the pussy? And your fucking point is, Bill Clinton was out there getting head in the Oval Office, and you thought it was okay. Hillary Clinton laughed when she got a child rapist off the hook. And it was just thrown under the rug. Nobody can give a crap about it. But y'all want to trip on Donald because he said something in a locker room, what was it, 20 years ago? All these people out there, I'm going to give them props. I haven't heard of any damage. I haven't heard of anybody out there, looting and busting up Starbucks today. But at the same point in time, get over yourself. Get over it. He's our president. He's already done things that Obama didn't do in 8 years. So, and it's only been 24 hours as of right now. So, at this point in time, you just need to grow up, go home, clean up your mess, pick up your trash, drive safe, drive nice, be nice, and make America great again. Deuces.